my friends, it's your friend Kevin with another message. And just like we have been doing all week, I'm following the 7-day outlook that I presented last Sunday. And today is the Friday message, which I think still rings true. I did consult my spirit guides and angels, as I do, about how it's going, what they want me to say, project, or do. And they're usually pretty clear. What typically comes through when I ask those questions is about being an extension of me and following my lead. But what I like and what I want to share is the messages are coming quicker and faster, and they're always based upon what I'm wanting to do. So I'm here this morning to kind of explain, when we have this life that we're living here, we actually have the controls to make decisions about what we're looking for, what we're striving to do. The angels on the other side have a different set of controls, and what I'm understanding is when there's a more efficient, better, kinder, more abundant way of getting to the destination, those angels, guides, spirit guides, and the light workers are going to find it. Up to and including steering me, us, and we, because it's all one thing, away from anything that's going to get in the way of progress. It's going to get in the way of stopping us achieving what we want to achieve. So the notion that there is a power greater than me at work helping me to achieve whatever it is I'm wanting is true. However, it takes me to start the engine, put it into gear, and program the navigation system of what I'm wanting to achieve. Because part of the agreement of coming into life and being in physical form is that we get to do what we want to do. We get to have what we want to have. And the challenge happens when I've got stuck in the comparison mode, comparing what I see others doing, having, being. I have done, not so much lately, and thinking that something must be wrong if I'm not doing, having, being what they are, instead of looking at it as two things. It's being revealed as the inspiration and the motivation that then puts the wheels in motion to say, I'd like that, please. Similarly to watching someone have a meal in a restaurant and the server arrives and says, what would you like for dinner? And you're looking and saying, whatever that person's eating, what is it? Because somehow you're inspired or motivated to go have the same thing. There is nothing wrong with looking at someone and being inspired by what they're doing, motivated by what they're having, what they're experiencing. This is how we get to expansion. It is certainly not sitting in the soup of sadness, saying how we must be wrong or bad or some other really untrue statement simply because we don't have it now. There's that instant gratification that we grow up with. Our relatives and those who love us want us to have all these fantastic things, so they bring them to us. And we're used to growing up with this, getting whatever we want, whatever we ask for. I'm talking about myself, my experience. But then something happens where there's a shift and we have to learn how to get it ourselves, how to dress ourselves, feed ourselves, clothe ourselves, support ourselves, earn money for ourselves, go to work and create a career for those kind of things. Anyway, I'm digressing. The point and the message right there is get in the driving seat, program your navigation, work on what it is you are up for, what it is you are about, what you want to be remembered for, what you want to achieve, what's the ultimate intention. Who is this working for? And you're okay, first of all, starting with your own desires. It is really redundant to want a desire for another person. That's not your job, my job. And it's easy to fall into it when we see other people not getting what they want, not having what they want, and we want to give it to them. We want the angels to give it to them. That's not our job, not their job. What we can do is hope that whoever it is that we want this for finds it, opens themselves to it. What we can do is be the light of inspiration and motivation for them. What we can do is be open to saying, this is what has worked for me, and I would like to offer it to you to see if it will work for you. And then let them do their own navigating. There's something incredible about being able to achieve things, to be able to do it. Like, oh, I got it, I got it. Watch somebody, a child, who understands how to do a zipper up, who understands how to fasten a button, who all of a sudden stands up for the first time and realizes, I got legs. I don't have to be crawling around in dog hair on the floor anymore. Anyway, I'm digressing. Today's message, let's get right to it. I know we usually do a meditation. You know how to do that. Sit quietly, 3 deep breaths, clear the space, and thank your angels for being present. Thank Archangel Michael for protecting the space, which is really what this is all about. This card, Angelic Protection, is the card for Friday. Now, a brilliant light of protection is around you right now. So picture it. Get yourself quiet in your breathing and see this wonderful halo of brilliant light surrounding you, along with the energy and the essence of your guardian angels. Their message to you with this card today is to know that you're safe, you're protected. If you're feeling worried about anything physical, emotional, or spiritual, or anything harmful that might be showing up or not, this card and this message confirms that you've got spiritual protection around you. Your guardian angel is supporting you no matter what and leading you toward positive experiences and outcomes. So if there are decisions you have to make or opportunities that are being presented in front of you and you're unsure of what to do with them, this card's bringing you the comfort and the support to show you how to go get them. Angels are with you, and they only need for you to pray or ask or get quiet and say, listen, either thank you for coming in and taking care of this problem, thank you for coming in and assisting me with this matter, thank you for coming in and giving me the best choice I can make for the highest good of everybody. And if saying thank you, that means putting it forward, feels a bit weird, you can say, angels, I'm asking you to step in where you've always been, and I'm grateful for your assistance today. I welcome you right now as you come in and take care of blubbity, 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 blub, whatever that looks like, whatever that feels like. You can be general and say, you know, God and angels, I'm calling for you to show me how I can be of service in my life that serves me and my joy, my contentment, my income, and helps to serve and assist others. I'm ready right now to live a life on purpose, with purpose, knowing that my being is being sustained and supported and nourished. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So it is and so shall it be. Anything that's happened right now is gone. It's behind you. It's finished. And you're ready to move forward beyond any challenges that you've been facing. Anything in your past is finished. It's done. You've completed it. It's gone. So your angels are really encouraging you to let go of it, because holding on to it is just a distraction. Any of those painful memories or traumatic events that seem to be revisiting, seem to be coming back up, they're there to show you how far you've come and to be the acknowledgement that the healing has taken place and you don't need them. Thank you, goodbye, see you later. You can clap your hands and whoosh, whoosh, off you go. When you've reflected on the shifts that you've already made and you've left the past where it belongs, because it's called the past for a reason, you can move forward. And here's the nugget. Let me go over to this. See, here's the nugget. The present is only a present if you are open and up to receiving it. I hope that makes sense. It's the gift that really keeps on giving. It seems rather juvenile, mundane, perhaps a little flippant, when others hear us and see us saying, well, you know what? I just live in the present and go with the flow. Because really and truly, that's a lovely, valuable way to be, because you've got this kind of carefree way of living. Yesterday, I had a conversation with somebody, because I have this notion, I've talked about this personally. My drains in my house, oh Lord, goodness gracious, angels, thank you, seems to me to be a big mess. And I am now in the presence of being reminded that transformation is messy, literally messy. We were laughing because, you know, what started off as a book that I accidentally washed that blocked a drain line from the washing machine ended up being a discovery thing that involved a septic tank that ended up getting uncovered, that ended up sending the Ganges River of not so nice water out. And I was laughing because, you know, there's a lot of you know what coming up. As I looked at it and I saw it, it's in the past, it's been released, and it felt like liberation. It felt like, oh my goodness, this has just literally anything and everything that I might have been holding in, emotional, physical, spiritual, poop. Woof! It went. I released it. It went and I released it and I let it go. That was then this miraculous place to be in. That, yeah, it's a mess. Yeah, it's not pleasant. And yes, I've got this muddy backyard. And it's okay. Because what happens next is really up to me. What I do with it from here on out is really my choice. Sitting in a puddle of how am I going to take care of this? I could sit there, but I then can say, I got this angel protection that says, just go forward, say what you want, get it taken care of. And oddly enough, the technicians who were there trying to fix it could see Oh my goodness, they wouldn't know what to do if this had happened to them in their house. And the man who was sitting on the digger that was unleashing all this was, you could just tell, he was absolutely like, oh my goodness, I have sat here with this big piece of equipment and made a big old mess of this man's backyard. What in the world? Not only that, we nicked a gas line we didn't even know was there. So now gas is coming out of the floor. And very quickly, in 30 minutes, Piedmont Natural Gas came. A man named Tommy very kindly said, you have an old grill line that was under the ground that we didn't know about. I'm going to cut it, plug it, tap it. Oh, okay, 30 minutes, that was done. We were safe, we didn't blow up, it was taken care of. And within hours, I have a plan of action that I need to take care of, and I'm likely going to say probably within a month. Whatever I've been dealing with for a month will be taken care of. Listen, my friends, I got to let you go because these are getting long-winded and chit-chatty. I love you and thank you so much for your support, your love, sharing, whatever you do. Keep it going. We all have to stand side by side, bit by bit, to encourage each other forward. Until next time.